assignment, we will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. From the gun, the running back has it. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage, and this defense gets off to a good start.
And you want to run them about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Here's the pressure. Finds his tight end. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs. Bangs his way to the 20.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
He's going to take off. Crosses the 35. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And on 3rd down, he calls his own number. Really nice job by the quarterback, making the decision, being decisive. He does a good job going, getting the 1st down, a new set of downs for this offense.
Escapes the pressure going right. On the move, he fires. A strike downfield. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there. Let's be interesting now to see if this defense mixes up their coverages a little bit more, but no question they have got to tackle better on the back end.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And they said to us in the meetings leading up to this football game, really wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, run the football. First drive, this is exactly what they're doing. They're getting what they want. This defense has to get better at the point of attack.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Finds us back in the middle. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense going.
He makes a grab, and he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big...
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina!
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays. And on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have the answers. They better find something.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Makes the grab, it's Gauze. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
NC State a lot of freedom to do anything here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Chase to the right. Right on the money. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Snow. And they pick up just a few on that completion. NC State quick to the line. Just keeps slinging it. Got it behind the line. It's Scott. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. To the air, it's Bailey. Under fire. Finds his man.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Goss. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. Don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there in the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. To the air on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another.
Snags it, and there's running room. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. The extra point here would tie the game.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's a heat. Fires on the move. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He's loose on the right. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
To throw, it's Edwards. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Men don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down, and now the offense is in an interesting situation.
The Tar Heels will come to the line to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over. Momentum.
It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to pass, it's Bailey. Makes the grab. Quick step and go. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Well, that's 3 throws on this drive and 3 completions and 3 first downs. And it's funny, talking to the offensive coordinator during the week, he said, hey, if my head coach would let me do it, I'd throw the ball 100 times a game. I wouldn't even run it because of how much I trust this quarterback to do the right thing. And that's exactly what's happening on this drive.
Wants to throw on first down. Picked off to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
That's why his quarterback